My macarons might have been a total failure, but how will these baguettes turn out? Here's part 2. Now I'm not gonna lie, after the disaster that was the macarons, I needed a win. And while my baguette making journey started out similarly with many a ciabatta instead of baguettes, I can confidently say that I can now consistently make a dang good baguette, as long as I don't lose track of time and accidentally let them overproof. Whoops. Anyway, I started off by mixing together my flour, water, salt, and yeast, and then got in there with my hands to knead it all together. This recipe is done completely by hand without a stand mixer, so you definitely get a bit of an arm workout while you're making it. Once it had come together into one cohesive dough ball, I covered it with a towel and let it rest. Next, I did 2 rounds of strength building folds to make sure that it would grow up nice and strong, and then set it aside for an hour to get nice and bubbly. Which it did, thankfully. Now to get into the baguette shaping. I got this pre-shaping method and the final shaping method from Claire Saffitz, and after trying a few different methodologies, this is the one that I found the most consistent success with. For the pre-shaping, all I'm doing is pressing half of the dough out into a square, and then rolling it up into a little log, repeating with the second piece, and then letting it rest for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, I'll take one piece, press it out into a longer rectangle, and essentially roll/fold the dough over itself several times to gradually stretch it out until you get the classic long baguette shape. What this method does that really helped me make better baguettes is it slowly stretches out the dough while creating tension within the loaf, which really helps to ensure that you get a good rise without tearing the gluten strands along the way. My full tutorial and recipe are up on my blog if you're interested. Anyway, I let these rise for another 45 minutes, slash them 5 times each with my bread lime, and then let them bake in a 450-degree oven with steam until they turned a deep golden brown. And just listen to that bread crackle. Which means that, unlike my macarons, these baguettes were a great success. Thanks for following along for my weekend baking adventure, and I'll see you for my next bake. Bye!